Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's that time again to take a look at another spinner. So I've done a handful of fidget spinner reviews. This is the Ash Nebulous by Noble Spin. Go check that one out. This is the Bastion small spinner. I don't really have a name for it. But today we're taking a look at the VC EDC Triton Spinner. And this one's one that I've wanted to pick up for quite some time. Comes in a little tin like this. It's got a little carrying bag. There's some foam that lines it. The plastic's the spinner's in plastic. Can't talk today. In this nice little bag. So here it is. I got the one in copper, obviously, brass, finger caps. Depending on what you get, they don't actually have an option for you to choose what kind of caps you want, which would be nice. It comes in stainless steel, brass, or copper. This is obviously copper. If you get the brass, you get the copper finger caps. If you get the copper, you get the brass finger caps. If you get the stainless steel, you get the copper caps. So retails for $50. There's a version 1 and a version 2. Only difference, as far as I know, between the version 1 and the version 2 is a slightly nicer bearing, and you can actually remove the bearing. What do you think, Mimi? My co-host, 100% of the time, has to be in my videos. Excellent spinner for the money. $50 for this one. The other one I want to say is like $60. You can get these a handful of different places. Spine Tick spinners. They've got some spinners there. VC EDC is the manufacturer. There's a couple other places that sell these. I got mine from VC EDC. So, incredible spinner. For me, it spun about 5 minutes out of the box. A little over 5 minutes out of the box. Very effortless spin. It's incredible how fast you can get this thing going. I do like the copper personally, but you'll start to get like tarnishing, and it's kind of a fingerprint magnet, so just bear that in mind. It does have some ridges. It's kind of hard, so you don't know if the camera will be able to pick it up, but it does have some very fine, like detailed ridges in it, like the side of a coin might have. Buttons are nice. You've got it's just plain flat on the bottom, and then you've got the Triton logo obviously on top. I would like to upgrade the buttons, or have the option to upgrade a button. I like the concave buttons. I feel like you get a better hold. You can, do the whole one finger thing, a little bit better with buttons like that. Really no wobble to the spinner at all. It is so perfectly balanced. It's incredible. Really get some good speeds going. I'd say you can probably get 2-3 minutes on a one-handed spin. Two-handed spin, but holding it in the air, I've gotten like 5 minutes and 30 seconds, probably my fastest. And table spins, I haven't done a table spin yet, but we'll do one here. I'll do it at the end of the video, so it might be a little bit long. Really like the finish. Build quality is absolutely incredible. Quick shipping. There's free shipping, and that's like 3 to 5 business days. It's all USPS. And then you can do, I think the only other option is a first class priority mail, which is a 2 business day thing. But incredibly balanced, really no wobble at all. I mean, like virtually undetectable wobble. It's kind of hard to do this looking through the camera, but it's just a super wonderful spinner. I mean, even the caps like that, you can get, a couple minutes spin going on just the caps. If you're one of those people that just play with the caps. I'll just hold it up. We'll look around. You can kind of see how flat that profile is there in the center here. So it is a little bit thinner than I had thought in the pictures. In the pictures, it kind of looks a little bit thicker. It's got a nice brushed look on the outside. Mine did come with a tiny amount of damage in manufacturing. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see. Yep, see those little, like, not hard to see with my lighting here. Those little, like, nicks right in there. But Doesn't affect the spinner. I know some people are kind of anal about that stuff. I'm not. As long as it doesn't really affect the spinner in some crazy drastic way. Love how it's weighted. You know, obviously most of the weight's on the outside here, so just a really, really incredible spinner. I'm going to read some things off the website while we're doing a table spin. I'm going to start it, it's about 5 o'clock right now. 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the video, so we'll see how long that goes for. While I'm reading some stuff, it says, introducing the VC EDC Triton Spinner. The Triton is an affordable spinner from the VC EDC, and it's our longest spinner yet. 2.7 ounces, 55 millimeters in size. It uses a 606 bearing, and the button's made of copper. But I'm pretty sure they also have a brass button, which is what I've got right there. Other than that, really not much information on the spinner. It goes for $46 right now. They are currently sold out on their website. If you're, this is the 25th of February right now. They do have a ton of really excellent spinners. They've got a clover spinner, which is like this, but obviously 4. They've got some cog spinners. Their spinners, and what really attracts me to VC EDC is their price point. Their most expensive spinner is $75. There's some of these other spinners that are out here that are like $300, just stupid amounts of money. Sure, they're nice. Sure, they get some good spin times, all that good stuff. We just passed the 1 minute mark, by the way. But it's like, it's incredible. I can't spend $300 or $200 or, you know, even maybe $150 might be the most I spend on a spinner. So something like this that has just an incredible spin time, close to 5 minutes, I'd say between 3 to 5 minutes, and you know, nice presentation like this, comes in a bag and everything like this. Heck, this one costs $50. No bag, no nothing, and it spins for between 60 to 90 seconds. Now, this is a little bit nicer. I love throwing this one in my pocket, and the buttons are ideally, you know, what I would want. You can kind of get that nice little grip on that one. But if you're interested in this one or the other one, I did a couple different reviews on these, so make sure you go check those out. But VC EDC, I like the size of it. You can still throw it in your pocket. It's great that they have that bag. I would like them to include a we just passed 2 minutes. I would like them to include a cleaning cloth or something like that, especially with a copper one like that, or even brass, you know, something that'll pick up fingerprints. And I know Noble Spin, the guys that made that one, do include some cleaning cloths, but again, these cost like, you know, 80 bucks, between 40 and 80 bucks, depending on if you get them on sale. I got mine on sale. Come in a great little bag like this, nice cleaning cloth, nice little box, you know, little magnetic clasp box that it comes in, all for the same price. So obviously, as the spinner market's evolving here, you can certainly, you know, get a different experience with it. So this thing's slowing down quite a bit here. I'm not sure if it's because I'm on this mat. It might be creating a little bit of resistance rather than I'm on like a table like this. But we just crossed the 3 minute mark, so we'll probably be 3, maybe 3.5 minutes. But I mean, you can still see you barely touch that thing, and that'll go for another like 30 seconds. It's just, it's incredible how long this thing just continues to spin. And the bearings still break in. Even once the bearing's broken in, you might get better spin times out of that. So that was 3.5 minutes? Yeah, 3.5 minutes. So once the bearing breaks in, you'll get some better spin times. Me personally, I like to actually fidget with my fidget spinners. I'm not a huge, you know, proponent of long time spins. You know, that's not a reason why I buy spinners. But to have one that can hit the 5 minute range, or you know, maybe even a little bit more than that, is definitely cool. And man, this thing is just super beautiful. I mean, one-handed spins are so nice because you get that whole finger placement there. It's absolutely awesome. Weight's perfect. Size is perfect. The weight's definitely on the heavy side, but I like that, and that obviously attributes to longer spin times. This one right here, not so much weight. You know, it's kind of just a stainless steel piece. There's some G10 plastic rubber accents out here, and this is, you know, there's not too much outside weight or design involved, which is why this little guy only spin for, you know, 60 to 90 seconds on a good day, when something like this will just spin for frickin' forever like it's nothing. So love the spinner. I'll probably pick up a couple more from them. They do have some very interesting options and other things like that. I definitely recommend you checking them out. VC EDC, got their little website down there, vc-edc.com, and they've got just a ton of spinners. They even have buttons for these, so you can actually buy buttons. They come in black, yellow, blue, red, and purple, but they're they're the same design as this. They've got the Triton logo there and they're blank on the back. I'll probably buy some third-party ones that are compatible with the 608 bearing that's in this. There is a version 1.2, and I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, I think I did, but the version 1.2, which is slightly more expensive, has a slightly nicer bearing, and then you can take this apart and replace the bearing. Obviously these bearings don't last forever, and they do need to be replaced as they get dirty, and you know, you may have to clean them or other things like that. I'm lazy, I just replace mine. And when that time comes, it's nice to be able to take those apart rather than buying an entire new one. Now for 50 bucks, something like that, it's not terrible if you actually need to replace the whole darn thing. But this, I don't think you can replace the bearing very easily. So on their website, their spinners range from $30 to $82. A lot of excellent stuff they have on here. They've got a lot of different colors. They've got also a lot of EDC gear besides spinners. So make sure you check them out, and check out my other videos on the spinner, like the Bastion spinner and the Noble Spin spinners that I did. But other than that, we will see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging around.